Well, Mercedes, one of the things that Biden's trying to do to create news is stir up the conversation about who he might pick for his VP candidate. In 2018, after the midterms, some said that Trump had issues with suburban women. If Biden does pick a likable running mate that's a woman, how does that affect Trump?
You know, it doesn't affect Trump. Why? Because this president connects with suburban women, with those traditional Democrat. For example, you talk about union workers, you talk about veterans. I mean, you go down the line, he's connecting to the Latino community, to the Black community. This campaign is so invested and focused on building out these coalitions and going into these areas that traditional Republicans don't normally go into. And when it comes to picking a VP candidate as a woman, go for it. But here's the deal. You look at the presidential campaign, over 50% of the leadership at the presidential campaign for Donald Trump are women. And I have to tell you, this president time and time again has elevated women to critical positions within his administration. And so I think that we are going to stay very active. The president and our campaign launched Women for Trump just recently. And I have to tell you, we have received an enormous amount of support coming from all over the country, and we're energized because I go out there, and when we were able to go and do in-person events, now we're doing virtual events, we get so many women who come up to us and say, thank you, Mr. President, for being a strong leader, for building a strong economy, and now going through this crisis together as a nation. They're looking at the president saying, thank God for this president who is doing everything he can to bring the public and private sector together, to come up with innovative solutions, to work with our governors to limit what we see is just the crisis itself with coronavirus.